Students, do you hear me clearly?
Yes. Sir, camera, can you tilt it little upwards, sir? What you have written on that heading, it's not.
Words away.
Yes, sir. Now clear. Oh, that one mathematics. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Today we will discuss about the semi-technical description of the flowering plants. So yesterday we have drawn the diagram
Yes.
that is the floral diagram of Brassicaceae family. Brassicaceae. What is the example for Brassicaceae family? Mustard. Mustard is example for Brassicaceae family. Okay. What is the example for Brassicaceae?
Mustard.
Mustard. Mustard.
Sir, Brassicaceae is the species, sir.
Family. Name of family.
Okay, sir.
That is one of the family. Several families are there. The Brassicaceae is one of the family. Mustard plant is example for Brassicaceae. In Brassicaceae family, the floral diagram. The floral diagram is gives information about the number of Solanum. Solanum is the genera. Solanum. Is genera. Solanum melangina. Solanum tuberosum.
Sir, which plant, sir? So can you give example for this?
Solanum melangina. Solanum tuberosum. Or belongs to Solanaceae family. Solanaceae.
Sir, is blueberry and potato are examples of this family?
Yes.
Okay.
So several families are there. So as per NCERT, the given characters, Brassicaceae, mustard plant, Fabaceae, Solanaceae, and Liliaceae. Okay. So first of all, we have to know about the brief characters of the Brassicaceae family. Brassicaceae family, one of the example, mustard plant. Mustard plant is belongs to which family?
Brassicaceae.
Brassicaceae. In a floral diagram, the mustard plant's flowers, the four sepals are present. Four sepals. Four sepals. How many sepals are there? Mustard plant.
4.
4 sepals.
4 sepals.
4.
Yes. So this is one sepal, second, third, fourth. Four sepals in a floral diagram. The 4 sepals are arranged in which type of estivation? Already we have learned about the types of the estivations.
Imbricate.
Imbricate, very good. Imbricate.
Imbricate.
Imbricate, sir.
Imbricate estivation. Right. Petals, how many petals are present? The petals are 4. Petals are 4. In a floral diagram, the petals, so this row is petals. How many petals are present?
4.
4.
Right. What is the estivation you have observed in
Valvate.
Valvate estivation.
Valvate estivation.
Valvate estivation. Valvate estivation. The petals are not overlapped on each other. The petal edges, the 4 petals are there. So this is one petal, second, third, and 4th petal. 4 petals are there. Is it tetramerous or trimerous or pentamerous flower? Is it
Tetramerous.
Tetramerous. Tetramerous leaves.
4 petals are there, 4 petals are there, so tetramerous. Right. So what is the name of the estivation? Petals estivation.
Valvate.
Valvate estivation.
Valvate.
Valvate.
Sepals,
Imbricate.
imbricate. Very good. Right. Stamens, the 6 stamens are present. How many stamens are there?
6.
6.
6, sir. 6.
6 stamens are present in a flower. Gynoecium. Gynoecium is consist of how many carpels? Already know the parts of the flower.
2 carpels.
Of
2
mainly
carpels.
calyx, gynoecium, and gynoecium. Right. Gynoecium is consist of how many carpels? Gynoecium is consist of
2 carpels.
2 carpels. Very good. 2 carpels there in gynoecium. Gynoecium is consist of the 2 carpels. One first carpel and the second carpel. In floral diagram, so these 2 carpels are they free or fused with each other?
Fused with each other.
Fused.
Fuse.
Cyanocarpus, sir.
What is the placentation in mustard? Due to formation of the false septum, wall, where the volutes already have learned about placentation.
Parietal placentation.
Parietal placentation. Very good.
Parietal.
What are the examples? The parietal placentation. Already have learned about the placentation, types of placentation. Very good. Parietal placentation. What is another example for parietal placentation? As per NCERT, the given example.
Argemone.
Argemone.
One is mustard and the second one is the
Lemon and mustard.
yes.
Sir, one more example can you give, sir?
Parietal.
Yes, sir, for parietal.
For what? Parietal placentation. That's
Cucumber.
cucumbers. Yes.
Okay.
Cucumber species. So the dot is so above the floral diagram. So that is the small dot is there. That dot is represents the mother axis of the flower. So what is it represents above the floral diagram? The dot is represents
Mother axis.
Sir, is it pedicel of the flower?
yes. Sir.
Is it the pedicel of the flower to which the flower is attached?
Yes, here the inflorescence. So this is the axis. The inflorescence axis. What is the type of the inflorescence?
Racemose.
That's the most common. And towards this side, here the arrow mark is represents the floral axis. Side is represent mother axis of the flower. Okay, mother axis of the flower.
So
Okay.
peduncle is known as mother axis.
Towards this, to the flower part present towards the floral axis is called as mother axis. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Towards the flower, that axis, right? Towards this side.
Got it.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So the floral formula of the mustard plant. The floral formula means that gives information about the parts of the flower, and types of the flowers. How many parts are there in a flower? Mainly, the flower
Four
is
parts.
Four parts. Calyx, what are they? Calyx,
Gynoecium, gynoecium.
corolla, androecium, and
Gynoecium.
gynoecium. Yes. So the floral formula means the numerical representation of the various parts of the
Gynoecium.
the floral formula, the floral diagram. The floral diagram gives information about the the arrangement of the sepals, petals, stamens, and carpels, the number of orals in a calyx. How many sepals are there in a calyx of this mustard plant? This is a floral diagram. Mustard plant. Four. Calyxes consist of 4 sepals. Yes. What is the distribution of the calyx?
Imbricate.
Imbricate distribution. Very good. The number of petals in this flower? The flower.
4.
4.
What is the distribution of the petals in this
Valvate.
bond distribution? Right. The number of stamens, how many are there in the stamens?
6.
6 stamens. 6 stamens. How many carpels are there here?
2 carpels.
2.
2 carpels. 2 carpels.
2 carpels.
Right. So the floral diagram gives information about the number of floral leaves in each floral calyx. Suppose in this floral diagram 4 sepals are there in calyx. Corolla 4 petals are there. And arrangement, how they are arranged. It's also gives information about arrangement of the floral leaves in each floral. Arrangement of the sepals, the imbricate. Arrangement of the petals, valvate. Okay, so floral diagram gives information about the floral appendages or floral leaves in each floral and arrangement. Right, floral formula means the numerical representation of various parts of the flower. Numerical representation of various parts of the flower. What are the parts of the flower? Main parts of the flower: calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. In some of the plant species, the flower consists of the bract. The bract is the small leaf-like structure. The small leaf-like structure is present at the base of the pedicel. Already know what is pedicel?
Stalk of leaf.
Stalk of the flower.
Stalk of the flower.
Stalk of the flower is called pedicel. The small leaf-like, in some of the plant species flowers, the small leaf-like structure is present at the base of the pedicel, that is called bract. If the bract is present in a flower, such flower is called bracteate. Bracteate flower. The bracteate flowers are denoted as, represented as BR. What is the first alphabet in bracteate?
B.
B. Second alphabet?
R.
So BR is indicate. No need to write the complete word in a floral formula. Here the BR is represents that flower is a bracteate. The floral formula. BR means, what is the meaning of BR? BR is denotes that flower is bracteate or imbracteate.
Bracteate.
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 Bracteate. Sir, bracteate flowers are found in monocotyledon and dicotyledon, sir.
That's not it's not to differentiate whether dipot or non. We can use for the both classes of angiosperms. If any plant flower is having the bract, that's called as a bracteate flower. So bracteate flowers are present in both the classes of angiosperms. That is not a criteria. Here, what is the criteria?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Whether it is having bract or not. Is it clear?
Clear.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. So, bract is there means the bracteate flowers are denoted as, represented as BR. In some of the plants flowers, bract is absent. Bract is absent. So if the bract is not there, the such flower is called as E-bract.
E-bract.
Yes, E-bract. So E-bracteate flowers are denoted as
EBR.
ER. Okay. What are the main parts of the flower? Calyx, main parts.
Corolla, androecium, gynoecium.
Yes, and gynoecium. The calyx is represented, denoted as A. The calyx is represented as which alphabet?
K.
K. Whereas corolla is denoted as C. Corolla is denoted as represented as a C. Androecium. Androecium. The androecium is represented as A. Androecium is represented as androecium. Whereas gynoecium is represented as a G. G alphabet, gynoecium. Bracteate flower EBR, E-bracteate flower EBR, calyx is denoted as a K, corolla is represented as a C, androecium is denoted as a gynoecium is denoted as a G. Gynoecium is denoted as a G. So number is indicate numericals. Calyx. Suppose in this flower, calyx is consist of how many sepals?
4 sepals.
4 sepals. That number K4. K4 is indicated the calyx is consist 4 sepals. Suppose in some of the plant species, 5 sepals are there. Then it's indicated as
A5.
K5. Very good. K5. Corolla. In this floral diagram, how many petals are there?
C4.
C4. Very good. C4. C4. Are they free or are they free?
Free, sir.
Free,
Are
sir,
they-
not overlapping.
Free.
Are they touching each other?
Free, sir.
Yes, not fused. Not fused.
They are free.
Yes, they are free. They are free. So if free means don't keep in bracket that number. In some of the plants flowers, if they are fused with each other, then it should be keep in bracket. That 4 are there. If 4 petals are united, that should be in bracket. If the 5 sepals or 4 sepals are there, if they are free, don't keep in the bracket. If they are fused with each other, that should be keep in bracket. So K4 without bracket is indicate free sepals. K4 within the bracket means that indicates the fused sepals. Fused sepals.
Sir, here in mustard, it is fused sepals or free sepals.
Free now, free.
Yes, sir.
Free, right? Right. Corolla. The C is C means it represents
Petals.
corolla.
Corolla.
C. Yes. The number C4. It's indicate free petals.
Free petals.
Three petals.
3 petals. Right.
4 free petals.
Yes, yes, 4. So in some of the plant species, the petals are fused with each other. That may be 4 or 5 or more than 5. Then it should be kept in a bracket. Right. Androecium. Androecium, the number
6.
6. Okay. Among these 6, 2 are arranged in one circle, 4 in another circle. 2 are in the outermost A, 2, 2 plus 4, 6. Androecium. In this floral diagram, how many stamens are there?
6.
6 stamens. So among these 6 stamens, the 2 stamens are arranged in outer coral, and the next the 4 stamens are arranged in the inner coral.
Sir, if they're all arranged in same, then it would be A6 now, sir.
Then if the all are arranged in the same row, then you have to write like the A6.
Understood.
Right. So the number is indicates. If they are free, not fused with each other, don't keep in bracket. If they are fused with each other, that should be in bracket. A5, A4, or A6, A10, like 2 orals of androecium. Yes, in some of the plants, 2 orals.
So can we write it as 4 plus 2 also?
Yes, ma'am.
So for this, we can write 4 plus 2 also.
4 plus first outermost oral you have to consider. Outermost oral. The one minute.
Sir, this, if we write 2 plus 4 and they are fused, then we have to put in brackets, sir, 2 plus 4.
Yeah, why not? If they are, if suppose in the 6, among the 6, 2 are fused, that should be in bracket. If 4 are free, without bracket.
Okay.
So in this floral diagram, stamens only here I drawn the stamens. 6 stamens. Among the 6 stamens, the 2 are arranged in one circle, that's outermost layer. The rest of the 4 are arranged in the next inner circle. So first of all, you have to consider the outermost. So A 2 plus 4. A 2 plus 4. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Clear.
Yes. Right. In this flower, in mustard plants, the flower diagram, the flowers are actinomorphic. Actinomorphic flowers are denoted as the plus symbol inside the circle. Plus symbol that's indicate that flowers are actinomorphic. Flowers are the actinomorphic. The percent symbol indicates that the flowers are zygomorphic. percentage symbol is indicated flowers on the zygomorph. In some of the plant species, the flower is consist of the male sexual organs. What are the male sex organs in angiosperms group of the plants?
Stamen.
Stamen. The stamens are present in a flower that is called stamen. Sexual organs are present in a flower that is called staminate or pistillate flower. Already learned about that.
Male flower.
Male flower. Male flower. Male flower.
Unisexual flower.
Yes, unisexual flower. Unisexual flower. If the stamens are present, staminate. The stamen sexual organs and androecium is present. That is, only androecium is present. Only androecium essential organs are present in a flower. That is staminate. Male flower. Male flower. Only gynoecium is present in a gynoecium essential organs are present.
Pistillate flower.
Yes, pistillate flower. So male flowers are denoted as this symbol. Male flower. Male flower. The female flowers, unisexual flowers, the female flowers are represented as the symbol. The plus so below the circle, female flowers. In some of the plant species, both androecium and gynoecium, the male and female sex organs are present. So that flower is denoted as bisexual, that is called bisexual flower. By here,
No, sir, it won't be visible.
Suppose bisexual and male flower both are represented by the same symbol, right, sir?
what's your
Suppose bisexual flower and male flower both are represented by the same symbols.
bisexual and
Yes, sir. And male flower. So because in one of the book I had seen like they both were represented by the same symbol.
so both were there means that then you can write and the flowers are bisexual. Male or female?
Sir?
Bisexual and unisexual flowers?
No, so bisexual and male flower.
Bisexual and if the plant is consist of bisexual and male flowers or female flowers. The
I
flower
was asking that bisexual and male flower both are represented by the same like symbol, right, sir? The formula, the symbol used
yes.
for male flower and bisexual flower is same, right?
Some of the plant species only
One of the book I'd seen it was same.
okay. So that's depending upon the plant's flowers. In some of the plant species, some of the papaya plants of male plants are consist of only male flower. Some of the papaya plants are consist of the female reproductive organs, female flowers are present on female plants. Some of the plants, for example, pea, consist of the bisexual flowers, consist of androecium and gynoecium reproductive organs. Whereas in some of the plant species, like mango, bisexual and unisexual flowers are present. Bisexual is denoted as this symbol. Unisexual flowers, if male are there, aroma above the something. Female are there means the plus symbol below the circle. Depending upon the plants, the sexuality is varies. Is it clear? Sexuality. If only male flowers are there in that particular plant flower, that's denoted as this symbol. Only female flowers are there, that's denoted as this symbol. If only bisexual flowers are there, that's denoted as this symbol. bisexual and unisexual male flowers are there. That's denoted as the male flowers, the bisexual condition and the unisexual condition. Yeah. If the bisexual and unisexual female flowers are there, that's denoted as these symbols.
So please turn the camera to the side, sir.
What's me? Ramaran. Do you have any doubts regarding this?
No doubts.
Thank you.
Right. So, zygomorphic, male flower, female flower. And gynaecium, how many types of gynaeciums are there? Based on position of ovary with respect to the other floral parts.
Sir, 3.
Epigynous,
Hypogynous, epigynous, perigynous.
perigynous.
What are they? Hypogynous, epigynous, and perigynous. In hypogynous flowers, gynaecium is denoted as
Superior.
G. The gynaecium is denoted as the G. Gynaecium. In hypogynous flowers, the stamens, petals, sepals are arranged from which part of? Is it below the ovary, below the gynaecium?
Below the gynaecium, sir.
Yes, below the gynaecium. Right. So that flower is called hypogynous or perigynous or epigynous flower.
Hypogynous flower.
Hypogynous flower, sir, must.
Hypogynous flowers. Hypogynous flower is denoted as underline. You should write the underline. Underline the G represents, denotes the hypogynous flower. So ovary is superior. Ovary is superior. Ovary occupies highest position. Gynaecium is occupies highest position. Rest of the floral parts, stamens, petals, sepals are arranged below the ovary. So this symbol is indicate that ovary is superior or inferior or half inferior. Is message.
Ovary is
Superior,
superior.
sir.
Yes, ovary is superior. Right. In a perigynous flowers,
Ovary is half superior, half inferior.
very good. Ovary is half superior, half superior, half inferior. In the perigynous flowers, the stamens, petals, sepals are arranged from middle of the ovary. Means ovary is half superior. Ovary is half superior, half inferior. Right? Ovary is half superior, half inferior. So that's indicated through this symbol. Half superior, half inferior. Right. In epigynous flowers,
Inferior. Ovary is inferior.
yes, ovary is inferior. In epigynous flowers, the stamens, petals, sepals are arranged from above the ovary. So that's denoted as, so this symbol is represents that ovary is inferior. Ovary is inferior. Okay, have you written?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The number of carpels in a gynecium, one carpel is there. That's represented as G1. How many carpels, how many gyneciums are there based on the number of carpels? Based on the number of carpels. Already we have discussed about them. Two.
Two types.
What are they?
Monocarpellary, multicarpellary.
Monocarpellary and multicarpellary. Monocarpellary means one carpel is present. So G1 is represents the gynecium is consist of one carpel. Gynecium is consist of the one carpel. One carpel is present in the gynecium. Multicarpellary, how many types of the gynecium based on the number of carpels? Two types. One is
Monocarpellary, multicarpellary.
Monocarpellus and diaphysis.
Multicarpellary gynecium is consist of more than one carpel.
One carpel.
More than one carpel is there in gynecium. That is multicarpellary. Multicarpel is differentiated into how many types? Based on whether the carpels are free or fused. Very good, Puneet.
Two.
Two types are there. What are they? What are they? Based on the
Volley and
apocarpus and syncarpus.
Incarpellary.
Apocarpus. Based on the number of carpels, gynecium is two types. One carpel is there, that is monocarpellary gynecium. More than one carpel is there in gynecium, that is called multicarpellary gynecium. Multicarpellary gynecium is further differentiated into two types based on whether the carpels are free or fused with each other. Yes, carpels are free, do not fuse with each other. Means what is the name of that gynecium?
Apocarpus.
Apocarpus, very good. Apocarpus gynecium. Apocarpus. Now, how many carpels are there in the gynecium? In right side, flower.
two.
Two carpels.
Two carpels.
Two carpels. So G not fused with each other. In some of the plant species, the carpels are fused with each other in a gynecium. The carpels are fused with each other.
Sir, here in mustard it is fused or free, sir?
Mustard fused.
Okay.
How many carpels are there? Here I draw how many carpels in this gynecium?
Two carpels.
Two carpels. Okay, are they free or fused with each other?
Fused.
So fused.
Bracket.
Yes, bracket.
Syncarpus.
Yes, syncarpus. Fused carpels. Okay, the attachment of the members of same whorl K5, K4. If the sepals are free, without bracket. If the sepals are fused, that should be
Bracket.
bracket. So G2, it's indicate that the carpels are free or fused.
Free.
Free. Yes. if one member of the floral leaves attached to the another member of the floral leaves. How many types of the floral leaves are there in a flower? Mainly 4 types. What are they? One is calyx, and second one is corolla. Third one is androecium. Fourth one is gynoecium. In a same whorl, what are the members of the calyx?
Sepals.
Sepals. They are maybe free or fused with each other. So already have learned about that. Gymnosepalous, polysepalous. In a corolla, they are maybe free or the members of corolla known as petals. They are maybe free or fused with each other. If the members are fused in each whorl, that is called cohesion.
So what's cohesion? Can you say again?
Cohesion means if the same in a whorl, calyx is forms one whorl, no? Corolla is forms one whorl, one circle. Androecium, it's some of the plants one circle, in some of the plants two. That's varies. Gynoecium generally forms innermost whorl of the circle. So if the same members are fused with each other, what are the same members in a calyx? Same members.
Sepals.
Sepals. So if the sepals are fused, the sepals are the present in one whorl, calyx. The sepals are the units of calyx. If the same members are fused, that's cohesion. If the type of the members are fused with another type of the members. Suppose stamens are attached to the petals, fused with petals. Stamens are attached with the petals. What is that condition? Already have learned about that. Epipetalous. Very good.
Epipetalous.
Epipetalous. Yes, epipetalous. So the androecium is denoted as which symbol?
A.
Very good. Androecium. Right. Corolla is denoted as
C.
D. If the stamen is the member of androecium, petal is the member of corolla. These are the completely two different whorls. If the stamens are attached to the petals, that is indicated through arrow mark from A to C. The line from A to C or arrow mark, that's indicate that the stamens are attached to the petals. If the stamens are not attached to the petals, don't draw the line from A to okay, now is it clear now? If the stamens are attached to the petals, so that's represented as the aroma or a line drawn from A to C. Yes. Suppose in some of the plants that is attached, the stamens are attached to the perion, epiphyllus. Already we have learned about that. Epiphyllus. Epiphyllus is seen in which plant?
Lily.
Lily. Very good. Okay, in a lily, is there any differentiation of calyx and corolla? Very good, Tanisha. Lily. Is there any differentiation?
No, sir.
There is no differentiation of calyx and corolla. If the calyx and corolla differentiation is not there, That is known as a perion. The perion is denoted as, represented as P. Perion is denoted as P. If differentiation is there, calyx and corolla, yes, differentiation is there, that's calyx is denoted as K, corolla is represented as C. If there is no differentiation of calyx and corolla, that's called as perion. The perion is represented as P alphabet. So in some of the plant species like lily, the androecium, the stamens are attached to the perion. The stamens are attached to the perion. So it indicates that A to T. That is Epiphyllus. Means the stamens are attached to the perion. Is it clear now? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any doubts regarding this today's session?
No, sir.
No doubts.
Syllabus, what is the syllabus for this weekend?
Sir,
Flowers
plants
are-
belong to the same.
and
They have
to
all the
Fabaceae.
same characters, sir.
Flowers to Fabaceae. That tomorrow I will try to complete it.
Sir, like, sir, in this Brassicaceae, all the flowers have same properties, no, sir?
Most of the plants.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome.
So what about the test question?
Flower to Fabaceae, including the tomorrow's class.
Your Fabaceae will be completed from tomorrow.
Is flower to?
It will be completed tomorrow, so Fabaceae.
Yes. Only the one class is enough to be complete the Fabaceae, characteristics of Fabaceae.
And economic importance won't be there, sir, for Fabaceae.
The characters to floral diet, floral formula. Okay, now? Have you completed the remaining concept of flower, types of the flowers based on the position, based on the symmetry, based on the number of the floral appendages, arrangement, placentation, androecium. The remaining have you completed the remaining concept?
Yes, sir. We have to revise, sir.
Okay, right.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Right.